Shonen Games translated an interview that French Dragon Ball YouTuber Lon SSJ shared that Sofian El Geek and Yakus got to speak with the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero development team. Tidbits were shared in regards to what was discussed. I went ahead and broke it down so it's a lot easier to understand versus what you're probably going to see your favorite YouTuber or someone just throw something out without really breaking it down. So if you guys want to get more videos where we're just going over nothing but the information, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let's get started. So first things first, they shared that the team is open to criticism and consists of enthusiasts, with Jun Furitani, the producer of the project, himself being a big fan of Dragon Ball. This is often a good thing, as if they are fans of the project that they're working on, they're going to put more love and care into it and take criticisms a lot more seriously. They also point out that development for Xbox Series S seems to be difficult, so that could also be an indication that the particular version, the Xbox Series S version of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, might have had more hiccups in comparison to the other versions. And this also has to do with the fact that they gotta make two versions for the Series S and X. Still kind of a headache that Xbox really did that, but whatever. They confirmed that Dragon Ball GT characters are confirmed for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. They say, well, we don't know if it's for roster or DLC, but I'm gonna add something here. Why would a developer go over DLC characters they would add to a game? Because if that's going to be DLC and characters that people purchase, they're not gonna let that be casually known. Instead, they're going to wait. We also have confirmation that fusions will be returning in this game, so that means characters like Gogeta, Vegito, Gotenks, Kefla, and others will likely to appear, but this also confirms that the ability to perform fusion has returned. There's also no release date at this time. However, the team is aiming for a 2024 late release or even a possible 2025 release. I imagine 2025 release would be early, but a better indication as to when this game is going to release is next fiscal period, which is between April 1st, 2024 and March 31st, 2025. They're taking their time to ensure the game isn't rushed, which is a good thing because so far some of the things we've seen, a little bit rough, but everything seems promising. Then they share that a complete story mode will be present following and evolving from the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 story mode. Graphics have been improved compared to the trailer we've already seen. Graphics team has already addressed criticisms in regards to the hair and will improve on it. So I'm sure they probably saw what was happening with the hair in the last trailer and they're like, ooh, we gotta fix that. But you can even tell just from the first trailer to the second one that they actually have been fixing things up. So they definitely are improving as time goes on. Outfits can deteriorate during battle, and fights are designed to last longer than the old ones. This comment is likely referring to the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 battles. That could either mean we're having more health, that means that battles just last longer, meaning that the damage is lessened. Whatever the case may be, they're telling us that battles will last longer. Ryo Mitsu remains the main decision maker of this project. Despite us having the producer, Ryo Mitsu is the last decision maker when it comes to this. The game's cover is ready and it will adopt a style of the old drawings from the previous games. So Budokai 3, Tenkaichi 3, 2, and 1. It might be in the Nakasuru art style. Several trailers are planned to come in the coming months, with each time presenting novelties. So I don't know what that means, but maybe they go back to like certain moments in the series and they point that out so we see particular characters. Maybe we might see Dragon Ball Sand Saga trailer, then maybe a Namek Saga. Maybe they might do something like that. The guys also mentioned that characters from the movies will return. They speculate that we might even see characters like Gohan Beast in the roster. The funny thing is we all been having this conversation about them cutting characters, but at the time, it doesn't seem like GT characters and movie characters are getting like the cut. But if we had to make an assumption, it seems like Dragon Ball is not completely safe as of yet. They also say that special efforts are being made to make sure the backgrounds offer better immersion. they share something about how the human eye is more receptive to immersion through backgrounds. Guess what they're saying is they want to improve the background of the game and what's going on so that it makes us feel like we're truly immersed. The one thing the team did share that I don't think anyone and their grandmother is going to be happy about is that local split screen mode will not be available. Not due to the developer, but due to issues with Sony and Microsoft. They are claiming the split screen is making things complicated. They're looking for a solution, but at this time, split screens won't be in. Here's what's crazy about this. I don't know why they don't have split screens in there. These guys even theorized that it could be so that Sony and Microsoft could sell more consoles, but we already know that Xbox is not hyper focused on trying to sell more consoles more so than Game Pass. And Sony, as far as we can tell, we just got Tekken 8 and that has split screen. So if this was true, then this would be reflected in Tekken 8. So there's likely a different reason as to why there's no split screen, or at least it's complicated. We might find out eventually, but I don't buy that whole they're trying to sell more consoles. Now, the fortunate thing about all of this is that the team is very attentive of the community on Twitter and via emails to improve the game through feedback. Now, I'm going to share an email that I saw on a Twitter thread, so if you guys want to share any criticisms, legit constructive criticism, not just asking for stuff, I've included that in the description of this video. Ryo Mitsu himself has asked to gather feedback from around the world. They're looking for constructive criticism. Now, I imagine that they might also be looking at YouTubers as well to see what we think. Now, once again, I want to thank Shonen Games for translating this, and I want to thank Lon SSJ as well as Sofian Lee Geek and Yakas for the information. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. It seems like we have some promising stuff, but the one thing I'm sure everyone's going to complain about is the lack of local play. Now, in the coming days, I will be talking more about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on that. And if you want to support the channel more, go ahead and join the YouTube memberships. That all aside, I am Makai San. Hit the like button. I'll catch you guys later.